Hey everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
From the Big Family Homestead, and today we got something awesome for you. We're going to share with you three, count them, not one, not two, but three
sorry.
of our fall-tastic meals in a jar, soups in a jar.
Yeah.
So here we go. Now, we have just experienced fall, the first day of fall.
We did?
Well, on the records, it was supposed to be fall 2 days ago,
Yes, something like that.
but it was 87 degrees yesterday.
It was the hottest weekend of the year.
Yeah. So we thought it'd be a great time to show you some nice warm weather soups.
Right.
Cold weather soups.
Right.
Anyway, so we're going to share three with you today. We've got, I have crafted these recipes, so if they're bad, it's my fault.
Yeah, it's totally not me.
But they're not bad.
No.
They're
See,
delicious.
It's his chicken scratches.
Yeah. Speaking of chicken scratch, why don't we start with creamy chicken noodle soup?
Sounds good. May I have the chicken, please?
You may. So what we're using, guys, as Mama starts measuring things out, we're using our Thrive foods. And for those of you who don't know, this stuff is good for 30 years on the shelf if it's not opened. And so we thought this would be a great way to go ahead and show you just how fast and easy and delicious these meals can be. Mama's gonna go ahead and, well, I'm sorry. Why don't you tell what you put in there?
1/3 cup of chopped chicken.
Okay.
Actually, we are using the sliced chicken.
Oh, sliced?
Yeah, but you can use chopped chicken as well. Now we need 1 tablespoon of celery.
And these are heaping tablespoons. By the way, the recipes we're making today are for 2 people. So for 2 people to eat, small, convenient, you can seal them up and then they'd be good for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
But by the way, if you choose to just put a, crank down seal on there, a screw on
Oh, a
cap,
vacuum sealer, yeah.
it's still good for an entire year.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so a couple of tablespoons of carrots, and I think there was 1 tablespoon of celery in there.
Yes. And then we need, we got the chicken also.
Onions.
Oh, you can't forget the onions.
Because I went in a different order. I wanted to use the bigger chunks of things down in the jar first, so all the powdery stuff goes down in there.
There you go.
1 tablespoon.
Heaping
Yeah,
tablespoon.
heaping
Yeah,
tablespoon.
baby. Here, let's
Like
eat this
onion.
stuff so they can see it better. Okay.
Okay.
We need some salt.
Some salt.
We're
And
going to use 1 teaspoon of salt.
yep.
And this is the real salt, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a real brand. I don't know why they say it's better, but they say there's more minerals and blah, blah, blah. We need
Bouillon.
chicken bouillon. Yep.
How much?
Let's start with 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm saying start with, because we're gonna have to tinker with the water, and you'll see what I'm saying. So 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. We need our parsley. And that's just, about a half teaspoon of parsley.
That'll work.
That works. We need some chef's choice. Yeah, there you go. Don't be bashful, sister. Come on.
Now, if you guys have issues with having too much salt, you
Cut
can
it.
adjust. You can cut the salt out because there is a little bit of salt in this chef's choice, and there is a little bit of salt in the bouillon.
Now, we're gonna add our noodles here, but here's the thing. If you like the big fat noodles, great. If you like the teeny weeny skinny noodles you get in a packet, great. We've chosen the farfalle noodles.
Bow tie pasta.
Right, because of the way that it's gonna sit on your spoon and the way that it'll fit in the jar,
Yep.
and it'll be really nice. However, one trick we're gonna show you is that when you're doing these meals in a jar, sometimes if you're not careful, you can make mush. If you boil everything up all at the same exact time, it's easy to get the water wrong, because when you boil the noodles, they're gonna absorb some of the water.
Right.
And so what Mama is demonstrating is you're gonna put this in a bag so you can cook it last.
Yes. We're going to do that with the noodles as well as the gravy.
Yep.
So we're going to
Cram that down on in there.
Because if you cook all the veggies with the gravy, it will be too thick. It won't cook all the veggies and the chicken properly.
Gets funky.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, we've got, how do you say that? velouté sauce.
So.
It's basically it's a creamy chicken-based thickening gravy-ish awesomeness.
That's technical.
It's technical. So you need a tablespoon of that, a big old heaping tablespoon of that, and literally, you're done, guys.
Yeah.
Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna show you, is you'll take these bags out, and then you're gonna boil up your ingredients. Then once those are done, you add the other two, and poof, you're done.
Another nice thing that we really like about the Thrive Life foods is that there's no mess. Very little mess, I should say. We're using one pot to cook everything in, and then we have one spoon and a few measuring utensils and water.
So we're gonna start with 4 cups of water. And as that is getting boiling, here's the little hat, what do you think?
It goes on the pot, not
Goes
your
on the
head,
pot. So while that's getting warm, here's the scoop, guys. In terms of the Thrive Life stuff as a business, holy smokes,
Yeah.
it's changed our lives.
Yep.
And I say that as an encouragement to you guys out there who may be looking for something to make a few extra bucks. We came at this actually kind of by accident.
Well, and we were real skeptical in the beginning because we're not sure.
We're like, I don't want to do another business like this.
Yeah, is it going to work? Is it a scam? Not at all.
Nope.
No.
And it's pretty much transformed us. My salary's replaced, her salary's been replaced, and then some. And we did it in 6 months.
Right.
And sure, we have the YouTube channel, but we have not actually ever even had a party where you go and host a party, and we're going to try and start doing that, but I think that is a super way to be successful with it. And another thing, well, the way I put it is like this. What business can you get into for 250 bucks that you don't make a product, you don't have to think it up and create it, you don't buy it and store it and ship it, and every person that you meet, every single person you meet needs it.
Right. This is amazing. We love this stuff.
Yeah, so if you're interested in finding out about the business side, email me. Info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. And with that, let's see where we're at, Mama. No boiling pot.
No.
No bueno. Well, with the miracle of editing, here we go.
So look at this. Everything for a meal for 2 people, or if you want to take this to the office, you can share with a coworker. This would be really cool. This would be a great teacher gift or bus driver. Oh my gosh, this would be amazing.
Last on the shelf for a year.
Yep.
Here, check out the close-up. Close-up. Close-up.
All those yummy veggies in there.
All right, Mama, let's get her going.
There's only one thing missing from these. Mushrooms.
No, you don't put mushrooms in chicken noodle soup?
Yeah, you do.
No.
All right. So take out your
season
pack, your velouté. Set that off to the side. Take your noodles. Oops, we made a mess. Noodles. Set them off to the side. Take the rest of this and dump it into your boiling water. Oh, that's hot. Turn that temperature down a bit. Give it a stir. Oh, that smells good.
That does smell really good.
Instantly.
Yep.
Oh.
Now, the thing about this step, guys, you're not cooking the chicken. It's already cooked. All you're doing in this step is rehydrating. So once that's actually let the water get into those meats and veggies and stuff, you're ready to go for the rest of the step. That's all that there is. You're not cooking it. It's, well, bless you, baby.
Sorry.
Hallelujah. She's all excited about the soup.
Okay, so we've let this simmer for about 5 minutes now. It's time to put in our noodles.
Noodles.
Ooh, hot.
Look at there.
Look at that. Looks amazing.
Noodles. And you gotta let them boil up.
Let them cook for 7 to 8 minutes till al dente.
So the noodles have done their thing and they're done. Now all we have to do is add our creamy chicken gravy thing, and we're off to the races, folks.
Yep.
So, oh, by the way, we have a deal going, by the way. I forgot to mention this. And that is that if you choose to invest some money into Thrive and you want to get $250 worth of stuff during this month, 2017, September, we'll mail you some of Mama's homemade goat's milk soap.
Yep.
So we'll send you 4 bars of soap and also a sneak peek at our cookbook that's coming out probably next month.
Yep.
Sneak peek. So check it out. We're done. Let's get a closer look at this. So take a look at this. Wow, wow, wow. Now, had we not been jacking our jaws, this would have taken 10 to 12 minutes long.
Right, it would have been a lot less time.
So here, Mama, you test first. Careful though, it's hot.
It's really hot.
Looks hot. Make sure you get a bit of chicken in there.
Some of the carrots.
See what you think.
I got chicken, I got celery.
All right, celery, a little bit. It's a representative bite. Careful. All right. What do you think?
That is so yummy.
Is it really?
No, you think I'm gonna lie? Seriously?
That is dang good.
It's so good.
Oh, and the chicken, it feels right.
Yeah, it's not, here, I'll show you a piece.
It's not like
I
some
think it's not.
styrofoam chunk, you know?
Let's see.
It's got the real texture.
Too close. Hold on. Look at that.
Wow.
It's got the real texture of the chicken. It's really hot, guys.
That's surprising. Now,
Oh my gosh.
in all honesty, I think you can drop the salt.
Don't add any
You
salt.
don't need it. Drop it off the...
No,
I'm not,
'cause
I'll
there's-
amend that recipe.
Yeah, there's plenty of salt in the chef's choice and the chicken gravy
Yep.
and the bouillon.
But
You don't need the extra salt.
but fast, and it can stay on the shelf like this for a year. If you vacuum seal it, probably up to 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What a great gift. Now, these next 2 recipes are going to go so dang fast because you don't have to cook anything.
No.
In this one, we had to cook the noodles themselves.
Right.
But this, everything just has to warm up. So let's check out the...
Oh, and rehydrate.
Yes, yes. How about the taco, the Fiesta?
All right.
What did I call this one? Fiesta taco soup.
All right.
All right. Okay, for the first thing you're going to do is just get 4 cups of water to a boil, and all you're going to do is add in all the ingredients,
Yep.
and then you'll let it simmer for 10 minutes, and you're done.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and add the beef first.
Okay.
Because that takes a little bit longer to add than, takes a little bit longer to rehydrate
Right.
than everything else. A couple of tablespoons of the ground beef. You don't really need a whole lot.
Nope.
Okay.
Onions.
Onions.
We're going to put in 2 tablespoons of onion.
Are you the French chef?
Uh-huh. There you go. 2 tablespoons of tomato dices. You know what? I'm going to change that. We're going for 3.
Okay.
Got to have a little more tomato in there.
I'm just gonna use my hands.
1,
That's 1, 2.
2.
You know, and that's the thing. The nice thing about this,
Give it a hit it again.
you can add to your
There you go.
liking. If you want more tomatoes, add more tomatoes.
More
if you want
corn.
more corn, add more corn.
Yep.
It's really all in your taste.
3 tablespoons of corn. There we go. And then we've got 2 tablespoons of tomato powder. This stuff I love. And it's a great bargain because it lasts a long time and it makes things super rich. Okay. Now.
And it's just tomatoes. There's no added anything.
Yeah.
It's just tomatoes.
Now next up is a secret ingredient that you're going to have to make for yourself. It's called sazon, and it's equal parts of
Garlic, cumin, coriander, chili peppers, or chili powder, and...
Salt.
No, wait a minute. Hold on.
Give it a stir.
Shoot.
Bang.
There's salt, garlic,
Cumin.
coriander, and paprika.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
Not chili powder.
Yep.
Okay. How much of this?
2.
Okay.
2 tablespoons.
This adds so much seasoning
Flavor.
and to whatever you're adding or to whatever you're cooking. We've used it to marinate chicken. We use it in our Mexican rice, our Spanish rice.
Oh yeah.
We use it in our rice and beans.
Yes, and her rice and beans is ridiculous. Okay, 2 tablespoons of instant beans. All right. And we need our peppers, of course.
Of course we need our peppers.
1 tablespoon of mixed peppers. Now these are red and green peppers. And they give just a punch of flavor. They are power, and this is also a great deal on the Thrive side.
One of the
You need
best.
one more.
Yes. Oh, I thought you
Oh,
said
no,
one.
you're right, you're
You
right,
said
you're right,
one.
you're absolutely correct.
Okay.
And then we need our tablespoon of cilantro. Or not tablespoon, sorry, teaspoon. Teaspoon of cilantro. Now, all you do is give it a stir. You're gonna let this simmer for 10 minutes and you are in Fiesta taco soup heaven.
Yep.
All right, so the wait is over. The simmering has been simmered. Let's check this out here. Let's turn it off. Let's go ahead and turn that off and bowl this up, baby. Show them the goods, sister.
Look at all of
Oh
those
man, that looks
veggies.
good. Nice,
Yummy.
rich tomato color. There we go. Yeah.
There's your spoon.
Wait, it's steaming. Can we see that good?
Here.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
There we go. We'll get it. Now, how much prep time did we have in that? 2 minutes?
We had to collect the cans from the pantry.
We
And
had
that was it.
2 minutes prep time.
Yeah.
And what you have is a delicious, delightful bowl of taco soup.
Did that cook for what? 8 minutes?
Just about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for this to cool down so I don't burn my face off.
Right.
Moment of truth. It's good. Very tomatoey. I think we needed to go just another minute or so because the beans are just a little bit
A little bit chewy
little
still.
bit chewy. But the flavor is there. You got nice corn. The ground beef tastes great. The sazon really kicks it. Yeah.
You must have gotten one that was.
Oh, yours was fine?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I got a stubborn bean. My bean didn't want to go. All right.
Very good.
All right.
Very good.
Okay,
And
last-
very easy.
Yeah, how fast was that? All right, last soup of the day, du jour, is a hearty vegetable beef soup. Now, here's the thing. When you're talking to vegetable beef, first of all, if you want to make any of these things vegetarian, just drop the meat, okay?
Exactly.
And also, when you're talking about a vegetable beef soup, it's whatever you want to put in it.
Yeah.
So this is just my opinion, so let's get cracking. Okay, for our hearty vegetable beef soup, we're gonna start out with our beef and potatoes. Oh, yeah, 4 cups of water again. Bring your 4 cups of water to a boil. And then we're gonna add in, let's
Quarter
see,
cup of beef.
1/4 cup of beef. Yep. Heaping, of course. Yep. I didn't see that. I didn't see that either.
I like a lot of beef in my soup.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna add some potato chunks.
Yep, and that is how many?
Cup.
1/4 cup of potato chunks. I'll help you out here, baby. We got onions, a tablespoon, heaping. You can go heavy on the onions. I didn't see that either.
It's like we said before, it's all in what you like.
Yep.
If you like extra onion, add extra onion. If you don't,
Oh my gosh.
don't add it at all.
That celery smells so good. Okay.
Oops, that's not
That's not a tablespoon.
that's not a tablespoon. That's a tablespoon.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Yana. What could it hoit?
Right, exactly. Alright, so where's our
Green
corn?
beans. Green beans. Here's our green beans. So
We need
heaping.
the tomatoes too.
Yep, heaping tablespoon of green beans.
That's about a tablespoon of green beans.
You
It's
want the
all for
tomatoes first?
flavor.
Oh yeah, tomatoes. We're gonna go with about a tablespoon of tomatoes on there.
That?
Yep.
That one stuck to my finger.
Yeah. Carrots.
Forget the measuring.
Yeah,
This
forget it.
is insane.
This is silly.
I never measure anyway.
We really don't. It's really for you guys on the camera.
Right.
Corn. There you go. Corn, about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons.
Yeah.
And now, once again, one of our favorite things, the tomato powder. And we love this tomato powder.
Yep, love
Let's
this.
go with 3 tablespoons.
All right.
Mama. Go crazy. Then, we're going to want about, let's start with a teaspoon of salt, you think? Because I don't think we're going to need a ton.
Well, nothing here has salt in it except for the chef's
Right.
choice. So
Yep.
we're going
We're going light on that.
Yeah.
We also need some chef's choice. That's going to be a teaspoon.
And then a teaspoon
And you can
of
be liberal
parsley.
with that. Yeah. There we go. I didn't see that. And then parsley. And believe it or not, you are done. All you're going to do is let this simmer for 5 to 8 minutes, and you're done. one more thing. I nearly forgot. Sorry, I gotta hit the pause button and rewind in my brain sometimes. Because it's a new recipe, I forgot that we need 2 tablespoons of beef bouillon to give that big beefiness. The beefiness. Bring the beefiness, Mama.
Big beefiness.
Yep. All right. Boy, I wish you guys could smell this. Oh man, I'm so glad it's almost lunchtime.
That's why we do these recipes now, honey.
Yeah. All right, we've waited our time. It's been simmering. Check this out. Ooh, give that a stir. Oh my gracious, that
Look
smells
at
so
how
good.
Beautiful that is. So nice
Wow.
and thick. That tomato powder really adds so much flavor.
Oh my gosh. Let's go like this, baby.
He's hungry, can you tell?
Yeah, no kidding. Go like that. Take a look at, well, where's the spoon, baby? Because you gotta stir it around a little bit so I can see the goodies in there. Oh my gracious. Feast your eyeballs upon that.
That looks so delicious. I get first bite.
Okay.
You got first bite on the last one.
Yeah, that's true. Careful, baby.
I know, it's gonna
Hot
burn my
stuff
face
with hot
off.
stuff.
Right. Look at those potato chunks.
Nice
Right?
potato
Really
chunks.
Nice.
Yep.
And a little bit
Carrots.
on there. I love the carrots.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna burn my face.
It's really good.
It's really hot, but it is
See,
so tasty.
what she doesn't know is when we were letting it simmer, she was in the other room.
He added more stuff to it?
No, I came and snuck a bite.
Oh!
And so I already know it's really good.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Yeah, I am sold.
You know?
These are 3 great, easy, fast recipes. Oh, and we didn't even tell them about the healthy side of it.
Oh my goodness. There's no bad,
Chemical nonsense.
No, this stuff is all so good for you.
Like, this is just onions, period. This is just celery, period.
Right.
It's not that and MSG or anything like that.
Right.
So before we go, though, if you're interested in finding out more about the business side, it's info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com, and we will talk with you. We're that excited about it. And it's something that's really actually good. It's not like you're trying to sell somebody soap they don't want.
Right.
You know?
Right. Everybody's got to eat, and this stuff is ridiculous. It's time saving, it's convenient, and delicious.
And it's tasty. So here we go for the win. I'm Brad.
I'm Krista.
You guys have an amazing day.